What's going on YouTube? DarkWorldMOFO here with a locals report. So, good news guys. I went to locals this Saturday and I played extremely well. My Dark World deck went amazing as per usual. And I finished in first place going 4-1 as you can see right here. So let's get into my matches right now. Round 1, you can see I went against Rockstun. I went against my friend Jimmy. He's a good player. He's playing Rockstun. I wasn't too worried about it, but game 1 he actually beat me. So he beat me and I'm kind of thinking like, oh shit, this deck is actually not too bad with these huge beaters that negate stuff. So I really had to step my game up and I ended up winning game 2 and 3. Round 2, playing against Tommy. Tommy's an amazing player. This kid's only 12 years old, I think. 12 or 13, because he can still participate in Dragon Duels. He's in 8th grade. He actually made it to top 8 in the Dragon Duel Nationals. He went to Nationals and he played in the Dragon Duel Championship, or whatever the hell it's called, and he made top 8. Almost qualified to go to Japan in the Dragon Duels, which is pretty amazing. He's a really good player, but I drew better both games and outplayed him a little bit with a decree, so I ended up beating him 2-0. Round 3, I get paired down with my friend Max, who's playing Chaos Dragons. I tend to have a good matchup against them just because they got slowed down a little bit, so I'm a little bit faster than them. And I ended up 2-0ing him. So I'm 3-0 going into round 4, knowing there's 2 more rounds. So I need to win at least one more to know the top for sure, top 4. And I'm going to get 6 Samurais, and I'm thinking, damn, I've never played this guy in tournament before. His name's Chris. People call him like CT or CJ or something. I don't remember what they called him, but he wasn't. Honestly, he wasn't a very strong player. He didn't really know what he was doing, kinda. Well, I mean, he knew what he was doing, but when he played against me, he went into Xian over Beast and stuff like that, which I didn't really understand. So that kind of gave me an advantage, and I ended up beating him 2-1. And then, so I'm 4-0. I'm really happy. And then round 5, I'm playing against, fuck, why am I blanking on his name right now? It's in my phone. Can you even see that? No, you cannot. It's in my phone. I gotta get it. I don't know why I'm freaking out like this. Andrew. I'm really stupid. Andrew. Andrew's a great player as well. He did phenomenal at Nationals, starting off 6-0 and then sadly losing the last 3 in a row, which kind of sucked for him. But he's a really good player, and he was X-1 going into the last round, so he was 3-1. So he needed another win to top. And I was 4-0, so I was already topping automatically. And I said, you know what, Andrew, give me a pack of sleeves with the money that you top with, and I'm going to give you the win. So we can both top, get some bucks, get some store credit, and get some shit. And he was like, all right, cool, thanks a lot. So we ended up playing game 1 just for shits and giggles, and he ended up kicking my ass. He was playing it was Destiny Hero Lightsworn, which is really weird, but you think about it. But it pretty much draws through the entire deck really quickly, and then he has a bunch of boss monsters in hand, like 3 JD, BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, so it kind of OTKs you and puts damage on the field really fast, while still being able to maintain field advantage and hand advantage, which is amazing. So he played game 1 and beat me, and I had to go soon anyway, so I was like, you know what, I'm giving you the win, you know that, just get me a pack of white sleeves and I'll be happy. And so he ended up doing that, and I ended up 4-1. I'm sure if he played it out, he would have still beaten me, but regardless, 4 people tied for first place. 4-1. We all got 4-1. But if I had won, I would have went undefeated 5-0. So I don't know the outcome of round 5. So I could have gone 5-0. I could have gone 4-1. But regardless, I played really well. And we're gonna get with my deck list. So I played 3 Grapha, 3 Snow, 3 Brow. I don't know. I'm going through this so slow. The 1 Beige, obviously. The 10 Dark Worlds. I don't think any more need to be played ever. I'm so sick of testing Silva thinking it's good. 2 Tour Guides, amazing. I actually summoned him against the Rockstun player game 3, and I didn't have any targets because the game was so long and drawn out, and I ended up still winning. I was amazed. Trance, I teched him in. I just wanted to test for his 13th monster, and he ended up being amazing. I remember top decking a few times, summoning him and having a banished monster, knowing that I'll get it back for a Grapha, or just being able to set him, or being a discard outlet. All around, he's a very good and versatile card. So 13 monsters. And we have 3 Gates, 3 Dealings, 3 Drag Downs. I didn't get these super yet. I didn't even look for them, honestly. I just really wanted to top locals. I haven't topped locals in a while. That's why there hasn't been a locals report, honestly. Actually, and I haven't really been to locals. I've been to locals went to locals a few weeks ago, but I've been real busy with college and girlfriend and all that. So I haven't really had time, but I ended up topping and playing really good today. 3 upstarts. obviously. Card Destruction, Foolish Burial, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. Good cards. Reckless Grades, you guys know I have these super. These look really nice. Mind Crush. And with Mind Crush, I played 2 viruses. They worked out really well. They weren't really dead. I love when you can set it, say go, and then next turn get a graph. They try to bottomless it, and you can chain this. It's a +1 for you, and they just minus like crazy. Funny story against the 6 Sam player round 4. It was game 1. I go drag down first turn, and I see that he has a Smoke Signal in hand and a Kagamusha. And I know I have this in hand, and I know I can get it off. So instead of going for the Smoke Signal, I hit the Kagamusha out of his hand, so he can't get his little plays off. And then I do this, and then I flip it on his very first turn, and I hit 4 cards out of his hand. I hit a Dark Hole, a United, Smoke Signal, and something else. And he automatically scooped, because he knew I had a Graph Engrave. His traps weren't very good, and I automatically scooped. He scooped. I called spells. He was like, let's just go into game 2. It was amazing how bad I hit his hand. So I really like that card. It's really good. Then we have the Compulsed. I got 1 secret and 1 star foil. I want the other 1 secret. This card is amazing. As I've said before, I fucking love this card. I'm never going to take it out. And then the 1 Judgment. Judgment is an amazing card. I don't talk about it enough. People underestimate it a lot. It's really good to bait out things. I won a game before against... I was on Dueling Network and I was playing him. And he had game. He had the Firestar guys. He had 3 level 4s, and it was main phase 2. And he couldn't decide on to whether go into Shockmaster or not. So I typed in, I was like, oh shit, Shockmaster's going to be an asshole. And it baited him out into going to a Shockmaster, and I saw him Judgment, and I proceeded to win next turn because he was at 3,000 life points. And I had a Gates on field and a Graph Engrave, which I thought was pretty hilarious. So this deck right here ran absolutely amazing. I really liked it a lot. It was really, really good. It was consistent. And it worked really nice. I'm not going to make any changes to the main deck right now. I'm going to keep it as it is. I'll go through the side deck real quick. 3 MSTs. I changed my side deck right before because I ended up trading my my second Ultra Skill Drain, so I don't have any Ultra Skill Drains left. Sad face. But I got a good trade out of it. I got my I got a second deck completed finally. It's in this deck box. I will show you it at the end of this video, so stay tuned. 2 Prohibitions. I don't like this card. It's just not good, honestly. It's only good at locals. I don't really... I never side it in, because I more or less side against the side. I don't want their Shadow Imprisoning Macrocosmos D-Fissures hurting me, so I usually side in for what they side against me. So this card isn't really good. I just don't have room to side it in. Kinetic Soldier, this card actually won me a game against the 6 Samurai guy. It was just there on the field for like maybe 10 fucking turns, and it was just sitting there, and he couldn't get rid of it. He finally was forced to go into a Black Rose just to get rid of it. 2 Raikos, very good card. Gets rid of cards that I don't like, Shadow Imprisonment or D-Fissure, etc., etc. And then double Cyber Dragon. Instead of my Ultra Skill Drain, I traded that, and I just put in a second Cyber Dragon real quick. I didn't play any machines at my locals. There's only like 2 gadget players there. Surprisingly, there were only 18 people in the tournament. So So not a lot of people, so there wasn't a real diverse or abundance of a specific deck. 1 Skill Drain, that's a good card. Royal Decree is an amazing card. And goes in match. This card's really good as well. Extra deck I can show you guys real quick. Not a big difference. Leviathan, Levier, Zenmaines, Acid Golem. I said Levier, Leviathan, Zenmaines, Acid Golem, Tempo, Muduism, Chronomaly Crystal, Chrononaut. This card's weird. I like it. I wish it really said it can't be destroyed by card effects, period, not just during the battle phase. If it said period, that'd be an amazing card. It'd be like a mini mini Tyrus. Utopia Ray, Maystroke, Photon Butterfly, Gemlight Pearl, Heliopolis. This card's really good. I didn't even go into him at all. Out of all of these games, I didn't go into him at all. Neo Galaxy Eyes and Chimera Deck. So that's my deck profile. That's my locals report, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Look for me on Underworld6667's channel, part of the next rate YouTuber contest. You guys are fantastic. I guess that's it, guys. DarkWorldMOFO out. Peace.